Hi guys, I'm here today with another resin video, and in front of me I have some special tape that you use for resin jewellery, and I made these gorgeous earrings, and I love them so much that so I didn't get asked how I made them. I wanted to do them on camera and show you, and this time round I'm going to make a matching pendant. So this tape is sticky on one side, so I have my metal shapes that I'm just going to drop onto the tape so it sticks, and then I'm not going to use that one at the moment, but I will put it on there for the sake, because I will be needing it. Just make sure that they are stuck. And then all I did was, if you can hopefully see, I took some tiny flowers like that and just pulled the petals. So I've got a mixture of rainbow coloured petals. I already have my tiny bit of resin mixed up, and before anyone comments, yes, I did wear a mask and gloves. I'm in a well ventilated room, but because this is fiddly now and the gloves are just too much, I have to take them off for this bit. But excuse me a moment, I won't be touching any resin with my hands. So we're going to start. So all I'm going to do, I hope you can see well enough, I'm just going to drop a tiny bit of resin into the circles, because they're the ones I want to do first. Now for me this is going to be a 3 to 4 day process. For you it's going to be more or less instantaneous, because obviously when I stop recording and then start recording again, that's what you'll be seeing. So I'm just going to make sure, oh, not my camera, sure there's no air bubbles in that. And then I apologise for any glare, but I do need some kind of light on for myself. Just gonna spread that round like so, and then just pick up the petals and put them in, and just spread them around, get different coloured petals, and just fill up that circle with coloured petals. At times it can be a bit fiddly, they stick to the end of my dotting tool that I'm using, and I want to make sure I get a nice mix of colours everywhere so it doesn't look like too much of one colour. You can see there. And the thing is with resin, no two items will ever be the same, and that's what makes them completely unique. So I'm just going to quickly whiz through and fill that one up, and then I'll come back. Okay, let me move that light a bit because I don't want the glare. So that's those two filled up. Now I'm going to leave those like that. And then tomorrow I'll come back, and because that'll be rough where the petals stick up, I will just put some resin over the top, and you can see me do that tomorrow. I've still got some flowers left because I'm going to need them for the big one. Because if you look, if I come fetch back in these again, so I did now I'm going to do the foil ones, and again just do the same. So I'm just going to, if you can see, just fill that up with a blob of resin. And again, I'll do the same to these. I'll just put the foil in and leave it. And I'm going to do this square one too. Yeah, and then just come back and put some more over the top. So it is a long process, but the finished product, it's so pretty. And what I'm going to quickly do, my leftover resin, I've been making a pyramid. So because I will have this pot of leftover resin here, I'm just going to tip that into there before it starts to harden in my little pot, because that will just be a waste. So that's that. I can move that out of the way. So that is what I do with any leftover resin. I'm just popping the bubbles and then move that to one side, and then come back with my pot of foil flakes. It looks like I have a petal in there, and I don't want a petal in there. I have no idea if that was a petal or just a reflection or a bubble. Let's see. And just take some pieces of foil, gold foil leaf, and try and drop them in. Like so. And that is all there is to this bit.
Sorry, it's DJ.
So that is the beginning of the process to start making some resin jewellery. And like I said, you will continue watching. But for me, I'm now going to have to stop and let these dry. So yeah, let's carry on. Okay, for me it's day 2. For you, you are continuing watching, and I've just made my tiny bit of resin in my little pot here, and now all I need to do, these are completely dry, but like I said yesterday when I was doing this, but for you that was a little while ago, now they're dry, they're a bit rough from the flower petals and the foil. So I'm just going to dome them and just get a drop of resin. Oh, it's like a couple of drops maybe. And just carefully go completely over all of the petals to the edge of the gold ring. Just to smooth that off. So you can see it takes its time to create these gorgeous, unique, one-of-a-kind items. Like so. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, rather easy to do, but you need patience. So it's just going to be a short adaptation today because this is all that I need to do. And then with a bit of luck I can hopefully sort of finish them off pretty soon. You do have to be careful that you don't put too much resin on because it will just leak and just spill over the edges. So you do need to be careful. And try and get them looking somewhat even. That's that. And now hoping you can see this bigger square down here. I mean, resin will initially go where you tell it to go by controlling it. But if you do go too mad, then it will just, like I said, it will just overflow and just run as it levels itself. So I do come back occasionally and just double check to make sure that they're looking okay. And I'm just going to, I want to just put a bit in the middle of each of those. Like so. And then to start this one off now, because this is a deeper set ring than our little square here, I'm just going to put a thin layer of resin over the bottom, and then that's all ready for the next step. Like I said, I want this to be super, super thin. So that's all I'm doing for this part of the video. So I'm going to finish doing that bit off camera. But other than that, that's all I was doing in this part of the video, and continue watching for the next step. Okay, so they're all dry. I've taken them off of the sticky paper. I did that off camera just because it's quicker, and you can see how beautiful they all look, even that square one. And now comes the fiddly part, because for these ones, to turn them into the earrings, I need to glue these tiny, and there's no focus, gold rings. So I have two, and I can't pick that one up because they go that way and I don't like the backing. I glue one onto the piece first, and then I put another one over the top like that. And I have circle ones for the circle flowers, and then I have these tweezers are awful, oval ones for the gold squares, and I'm going to do exactly the same. Glue one on first and then glue one on the other way, so it makes it look nice both sides. So I'm not going to talk through doing that. I'm going to speed that bit up because it is rather slow and time consuming, and this video is starting to get awfully long. And yeah, so if you're still here, thank you for staying with me, but I'm going to speed this bit up now and then we'll carry on. Okay, so they're all done. Hopefully you can see them okay. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is concentrate on this one because I have my pot of resin here. So before it starts to go too bleh and starts setting on me, I'm going to put some in this circle. Now this already has a thin layer in this one, just to start it off. I'm going to do that. And then I'm just going to quickly pop the bubbles, she says. It's a bit awkward at this angle. And then I'm going to place this square like that. I'm going to move it around a bit and push it down like so. I'm happy with that. So I've got my petals that I saved, and I'm carefully going to pour some resin like so. You're going to drip. Okay. Again, I'm going to pop any bubbles. I'll try to at this angle. Like so. Not sure if I did get them all. I'm just going to move that a touch. And now I'm just going to add petals around the gold square. And just place them all around and fill up that whole area. I am pushing these ones a bit more under because they will have a tendency to try to float into the middle, and I'm not really looking for that. I was trying to get some kind of 3D effect. Where the gold square is further away from the petals, if you get my drift. So I'm going to quickly finish that, and yeah, then I'm just going to come in with the resin and just dome over those again. Not that you can see them on camera because I've moved it forward for this one. So I'm going to do all that and then let all that dry. And then for you, as I said, you'll be carrying on watching, but for me it'll be another day. We can actually make them into pendants and earrings. So I hope you're enjoying watching so far, and apologies for it being super long, but I'm having fun showing you how I make these gorgeous one-of-a-kind unique resin items. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm here with the final part of this video at long last, and I've already put one of the new earrings together, and you can see it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'll quickly, let's just lay that down properly. It's a bit fiddly because it dangles. You can see the gorgeous pendant. I mean, it looks super pretty that way and super pretty that way. And yeah, we'll finish that one in a minute. I just want to finish off with the earrings first. So if I can do this on camera and you can see. So I first off get a jump ring and put that through that so it dangles, and then put that through there, and then just close them together like so. Now I'm hoping you can hear me okay, because it is absolutely hammering it down outside. I mean, unusually for the UK, we've had a bit of a thunderstorm. So that's that. And I can already see the mistake that I've done. I've put that the wrong way round. Okay, so I quickly rectified that. So that now is on the right way. And then we get a second jump ring and our earring hook thingy. And again, just hook that on. And then, hang on. We need to hold that way. As you can see, it is rather fiddly. Come on. Right, that's better. And then just hook that on, and again just fetch those two together, and there you have one set of finished, handmade, one-of-a-kind resin earrings, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And then to finish off the pendant, I do have some chain that I cut and put together myself, but for quickness for this video I also have these pre-bought chains. I'm not sure if that's actually going to fit through there. Bit of luck it does, but I don't think it's going to. No, so that's not a problem. I buy just a fashion chain because after all it is just fashion jewellery. And all I'm going to quickly do is just open this jump ring, take off that loop, feed that through the chain like so, and then just put that back together. And there we have it, all back together. Very dodgily with my nails, just loop that up. And there we have a matching set of earrings and pendants, all made with resin. This did take about a week to make in total, with obviously letting it dry. I mean, there is UV resin out there, but being allergic to gel, I don't want to attempt getting a reaction to the UV resin. So I'm quite happy to do it with this resin, although I am rather impatient waiting for it to dry. So yeah, so this is a week's worth of make here. And they are absolutely gorgeous, and these will be up on my website very soon. And if you'd like to see me create any other type of jewellery like earrings and that with a matching pendant, you've got any other ideas what you think would look good, please leave a comment below and I'll check them out. And thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you love the finished product as much as I do. And yeah, that's it for now. And so until next time, bye.